want to thank all the young people for your stand for life. You are the pro-life generation. And because of your efforts, because of all that have gone before you, you will actually be attending the first March for Life since Roe versus Wade was sent to the ash heap of history where it belongs. My word to each and every one of you is what you're learning here at this 10th Annual Worldview Summit. You need to take from here and go put into practice. The truth is, when Roe versus Wade was overturned last year, it fulfilled the hopes and dreams and prayers of generations of Americans. But we've only come to the end of the beginning. When the Supreme Court made that decision, I'm proud to say with 3 justices in the majority that were appointed by the Trump-Pence administration. It simply returned the question of abortion to the states and to the American people. And the truth is, it may take as long for us to restore the sanctity of life to the center of American law as it took us to overturn Roe v. Wade. But that's your cause now. Because the cause of life is at the very center of the American experience. And remember, this isn't just about restoring the sanctity of life in the country. This really is about the country. I believe the destiny of America is tied up in whether we restore the sanctity of life to the center of American law or not. Thomas Jefferson said famously, words that are now carved into the wall on the inside of the Jefferson Memorial. God who gave us life gave us liberty. And I tremble for my nation when I think that God is just and that his justice will not sleep forever. The truth is, you've been born into the freest and most prosperous nation in the history of the world. But it's because of the ideals at the center of this nation that that's taken place. Anyone who thinks that Americans are different or better than other people in the world doesn't understand that other than our Native American fellow citizens, we are other people in the world. We come from everywhere. So it's not who we are, it's not what's in the bloodstream, it's what's in the Declaration, in the Constitution, and in the hearts and minds of generations of Americans. And so you're going to be marching tomorrow, but I want you to see tomorrow not as the end of anything. I want you to see it as the beginning. We rounded a lap in 49 years. And these leaders that are gathered here, people with hair closer to my color, never gave up, never stopped praying, never stopped believing that we'd cross that line. We did. But now the new race begins. And I charge you and challenge you here at this 10th anniversary Worldview Summit from Mars Hill Academy, a storied institute based in Ohio, is run the race set before you, as the Bible says. Run it with perseverance. Do not grow weary in doing well, because in due time we will reap a harvest of righteousness. As the Bible says, if we do not give up, we will restore the sanctity of life to the center of American law in every state in the land. So help us God. Thank you all very much. God bless you. And thank you for coming to our nation's capital for the cause of life.